Good morning, it's the final day of our trip to Wulong district. The summit is all done and dusted, so the final thing on the agenda is a little excursion for the morning. It was basically a choice between Wulong Cave and the Natural Three Bridges. So I was a little bit torn because I'm really interested in both of those and I've never been to either of them before, but I went with the Natural Three Bridges in the end. So we're at the entrance to the Natural Three Bridges, and the first stop is the glass bridge. So I've got my earpiece here, so I'm kind of like talking and listening at the same time. And our guide is just saying that anybody who's scared of heights isn't recommended to go on this, but that's not something I'm bothered about at all, really. The scenery here is so nice that I actually walked onto the bridge and didn't even look down for like the first minute or two. Yeah, and then I realised that it must be at least about 300 metres, if not more, above the surface of this valley. Yeah, so this is our lovely guide with us today from the Wulong Publicity Department. So do you have an English name?
Jenny.
Oh, Jenny. Oh, lovely. And have you been here many times before?
我听不懂了。
这里来过多少回啊
8次朝圣。
Yeah, so
8.
8. Oh, yeah, quite a lot. And what's your favourite place in Wulong? This place?
No.
No?
I like 仙女山。
Oh, Fairy Mountain. Once we've turned this corner, we're going to see one of the top attractions of this natural fissure here, and it's called a Siheyuan, so it's kind of like a old-fashioned Chinese courtyard. And I think that's the building that you see in a lot of the tourist photos, and also it was in the Transformer 4 movie. This says Tianlongqiao, something like Sky Dragon Bridge. Right, so that's my souvenir photo sorted. Right, so we've passed the first of the 3 natural bridges here, so this one was called Tianlongqiao, or Sky Dragon Bridge. So we've got 2 more. But before we get there, we're going to go check out this courtyard over here. Jenny has told me this opening behind me looks like a right-hand thumb. So you see lots of tourists have come here to take the obligatory pic. The lovely building behind me is called the Tianfu Post House, and Jenny has told me that in the past it had fallen into ruin, but the famous Chinese director Zhang Yimou had a restoration project done here because he made the film The Curse of the Golden Flower here. The touristy thing you can do here is also to write your name and an auspicious message on one of these wooden blocks and hang them up behind me here. So I think the idea is you write an auspicious message and then you hang it up there forever, and then whatever you wish for hopefully will come true. In front of us is the second bridge, the second natural bridge called Qinglongqiao, which is like Green Dragon Bridge. Behind me is the second bridge called Qinglongqiao, and Jenny tells me this is like a dagger, so people get their hands like this and hold it. Right, so we've got to get our skates on a little bit. I think we're lagging behind, and actually I can't even hear what the guide is saying in my earphone anymore. I really don't want to become one of those stereotypical stragglers that everybody hates and waits for ages on the bus. We're about to walk under the third one, which is called the Heilongqiao, so the Black Dragon Bridge. 过了，我觉得有这个机会我还是想再来。This part of the natural fissure is really cool. It feels like you're walking through a cave. I can't quite remember who it was, but somebody told me yesterday that if you come here, then you're going to have to walk for hours and hours, and you're going to be pretty tired by the end of it. But that hasn't been the case at all. I mean, when you arrived, we went down that lift. It was about 90 meters high, something like that. And then once you're on the valley floor, I mean, it's pretty much a flat walk for the next 2 or 3 kilometers or so. So no, I've absolutely loved this. It's been a lovely experience. I mean, the scenery is really quite spectacular. I mean, I love all of these karst cliffs. You know, the greenery is beautiful. Then you have you always have the sound of these flowing streams, and have these waterfalls. Water dripping off the cliff tops, and also people echoing as well, which gives you this really eerie feeling. Wow, just check out how clear the water is here. Right, we're near the exit now, and this is the Longchen Pavilion, and this is where we pick up our photos. So let's go in and see how photogenic I am today. Okay, that's the end of our trip today. It's been a wonderful experience. I definitely recommend you come here. It's got everything, fantastic scenery, lots of water, waterfalls, pine forests, fresh air, you name it. It's really, really lovely. I'm going to have to hurry up a little bit because, as I feared, we're the last 3 stragglers here and everyone's on the bus, so we just had a call from the guide telling us to get a move on. I hope you like the vlog, and if you like what you've seen, please consider subscribing to iChongqing, and we'll be seeing you for another vlog post here in Chongqing one day very soon.